Hi and welcome to the Executing Recipe tutorial. In this tutorial we'll look at how to execute a CraftMate recipe. You will learn how to load a recipe, start execution and break or stop execution. Instructions on how to create a recipe can be found in the Creating an Autopath program tutorial video. To load your recipe, press the Load Recipe button and select the recipe you want to open. The recipe is now loaded and ready for execution. But before starting the execution, we have the option to define the number of repetitions. Press Edit Recipe. First, we can define the repetitions for each subprogram in a program. Second, we can define how many times the program should repeat. Lastly, we can define how many times the recipe should repeat, but for now we only repeat everything once. Finish editing by pressing Done. Now we will try to execute the program. Press Start in the lower right side of the screen. You can now see the robot going down to the workpiece in order to sand it. While the recipe is executing, you can adjust the feed speed and force. Locate the two slides in the graphical interface. You can increase or decrease the feed speed from 200% to 0% by pulling the right slider. You can do the same with the left slider, but now you're changing how much force is applied. Break execution is when the CraftMate system awaits further execution after it has hit a breakpoint. This can be used when your recipe has multiple programs, but you want to manually start execution for each program. To add a breakpoint, select a program, then check the Enable Break After checkbox. In this example, a break has been inserted after Alt Program 35. Press Done and then Start to execute the recipe. The robot will now execute the first program in the recipe. When the program is finished, the robot will move home and await the user to press Continue. Press Continue to resume the recipe execution. The execution is now resumed and the robot is now executing the next program in the recipe. While the robot is executing, it is also possible to stop the recipe execution. Press the Stop button in the lower right side of the screen.